By the way, for whoever was sniffing me out, trying to act like you fucking own the world, just want to give you a heads up on something. Type of neighbor, ultimately, if we're having to search for somebody that's missing, I don't give a fuck what your personal bias is and everything. Ultimately, as long as, able to go ahead and ensure, and in a pack, if a search party needs to get organized, if you ever needed to knock on my door and be like, hey, search party, ultimately everybody in the neighborhood knows, your family knows and everything, can y'all help with the effort? For me personally, I can't volunteer anybody else, but happy to help. Alright? You need a neighbor like that? Go ahead and ask if that's some neighborly love. Alright? Now, ultimately understand. Obviously, the only person that doesn't like an idea of somebody who they perceive as a bully moving into their neighborhood is hating the thoughts of, their clutch on power. And their stranglehold. Not fitting. So here's the deal, alright? You want to go ahead and have a sign to gauge my temperament and know it's me? We're going to use the microphone as a sign, alright? Just as a sign, alright? You see how I took the cable out? You see cable out in the process of me pacing and making videos? That'll be my signal to go ahead and say, yeah, I'm really having an anxious day. You're really not going to want to push that button. Ultimately, if you see, ooh, take some effort. Gotta love good quality. You see, no microphone in there. Ultimately, that means, oh, I'm having a rough day. Part of me understands I need to just exert some energy. Maybe go ahead and even, it's stupid, but considering how much of the base is weighted, like I said, I'll go ahead and I'll put it on a scale to show how much it weighs. But even if that's, working out on each one, then grabbing it in stretches, that alone, even not using full momentum with the base at the bottom to, serpentine. But you see it like that, alright? That means being pushed so far to the edge, kind of debating if today's the day to just completely unleash. Alright? Now, when it comes to the too far point, alright? And the sad thing is, considering the factor of the risk of escalation, regional conflict, alright? Because I understand there are a lot of people that do not want to be the fucking adult in the room, alright? And let's be real, if I have to attempt to try to be the cooler head, shit has had to have gone so fucking sideways for me to seem to even make fucking any type of fucking logical sense in a situation, to try to make some reason in a situation that's like, can we go back to believing that, like, crazy shit that we thought, quote-unquote, couldn't happen? Like, I mean, literally, we got somebody because of the factor of their fucking damage, and the amount of times that people have ended up sending them damn near close to the point of fucking death and counted them out and being dead. You got people going ahead and making jokes and spreading rumors, calling me a fucking zombie, and, the factor that my fucking gimp leg, is an indicator, the factor that the undead. It's like, listen, If you want a boogeyman, I'll share what the fuck goes through my head. Alright? If you want to be able to maintain your fucking innocence, keep your nose in a book, keep your nose in your phone, keep it, whatever, you know? With the headphones, I do actually have a sensitivity when it comes to hearing. It's really, you know? But I know there are a lot of people that deal with that, you know? Not to mention that, but let's be real. Wouldn't it be nice to have the normalcy still of being able to just walk out in public, just walk, live our lives, and, you know, let's not question why the fuck somebody has headphones on their head. If they like music and they got headphones on, maybe they don't want to talk. Or maybe you see them with headphones on and you see them talking. Maybe they're on a call. Maybe you shouldn't assume that they're crazy. Maybe they just got somebody in the headset on Bluetooth. Alright? So, my point on this is, if it's your business, you know it's your business. If it's not your business, but you're trying to get in my business, then understand you're going to want to go ahead and get into business that doesn't end up having a risk of escalation. Alright? Because if I have reached my full point, I will have gone and, as an indicator, just as a sign of faith, be like, alright, just use this to gauge how the fuck you want to find out. Alright? Attach the microphone. Attach the cable. And, ultimately, if I have been pushed so far to the edge that I don't even see law enforcement wanting to go and step into the situation, be like, listen, nah, at this point, we just need to, isolate them and just let them fucking kill each other. Alright? Because it really is reaching to that height of escalation. At that point, if I'm being instigated by the people here wanting to fuck with me, understand, the day law enforcement actually needs to show up and actually needs to respond is when I just go on video, walk right up to here, alright? Gonna go ahead and use the fucking cliche. My Way, Frank Sinatra. Start singing that. And this microphone stand, for the first time in the whole time that it's been here, will actually end up upstairs. And ultimately, at that point, whatever response time ends up going ahead and be responding to, go ahead and respond, you know? But remember that video that I ended up sharing, the slap? At that point, if I'm with Glee singing My Way, recording on that, while going and deconstructing the mic, going and recording me bringing up that mic and everything, don't assume it's a game of freeze tag, alright? Assume you're probably watching a live streamed homicide. Alright? But until that day comes, don't believe everything you fucking hear.